Yes, very aggressive. What's up, Janet? Good morning. What's that? Jeff Edmondson's brother. No, different folks. Good morning, Anne. We'll give it just another 30 seconds here. I'll be coaching class today, and our esteemed guest, Coach Dan, is going to be our model athlete this morning to spare me from doing this every single day. While Andrew he had the baby, by the way. So everyone's happy and healthy, just so you all know. You'll need a little bit of everything. So you'll need jump rope, you'll need a bag, you'll need a wall. So just have everything on standby, trainer, need everything. Okay, and with that, we'll get started. Thanks for playing. All right, guys, let's start it off with 20 jumping jacks. Nice and easy, getting some jumping jacks. Our clock. Once you got 20 jumping jacks or thereabouts, let's get toe touchers. We'll go 5 each side. And then once you got your 5 each side, let's go arm series. Regular old arm series. I think probably one of the biggest things people would get used to in your position is working out in complete silence.
Well, luckily, having done it through beginning of COVID.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Experience. I suppose the biggest difference is that you're going to be working hard and, hearing all the noises. All right, let's get 3 Jefferson curls. Roll down nice and slow. Take your time, tuck the chin, lock out the knees. Get a little traction and movement across the back. Just 3 passes. Once you got those, straight leg march. 5 each side, regular old straight leg march. And once you got your 5 each side, we'll go hand walks. Forward and backward, 2 passes. Get out there nice and long. Get a little bit uncomfortable. Push range of motion. Keeping the knees locked out once again. Trying to get the feet all the way up to the hands. And then once you're all in there, take a lunge step back, reach up tall, shimmy it round. We get 2 passes each side, just a couple of seconds in the base of each one. Forward, backward, side to side, whatever you need to get stuff unstuck. And once you got your 2 passes each side or thereabouts, let's get 5 bodyweight squats. Your regular old squat. Settle in, we'll continue to open stuff up. Once you get your 5 reps, let's go knee hug quad stretch. Couple of second hold. Give it a good squeeze, give it a good hold. At least 3 seconds in each one. We'll get 2 passes each side. And then once you got those going wide with the feet, sunrise, good mornings, we'll go 3 each direction. From there, let's knock out a passive goat stretch. Just 1 pass each side, settle in, get nice and deep, open up, take your time. Just make this 1 pass count. Okay, from there, hop into your trainer. Let's get 15 trainer push-ups, nice and easy, nice high angle. Trainer. Instead of ring. Yeah, I say it all the time. All right, guys, let's get ring rows. It's like, nope, these are not rings. 15, nice and easy. Just about blood flow, range of motion. Just pumping them out. Once you got 15, flip it around. Let's get 15 trainer rows. Same thing. Make them easy. Just some blood flow, some range of motion. And once you got all those, hop out. Let's get 5 bodyweight squats. Trying to settle in, getting close to your max steps. We'll continue to do a couple of things. We're going to start to weave in the movements for the day. And once you got those, let's get a 10-second wall sit. Just find your wall, get a wall sit. Boom, there it is. Find your feet, find your spacing. Make sure you don't have any weird stuff under your shoes. Just getting 10 seconds. Once you got 10 seconds, go ahead and hop off. We're going to get a banded back squat. Now, if the bands are funky for whatever reason, this could always be a bag squat. That's totally fine. So I'm going to loop it around, kind of like banded good morning style. And let's get just 5 banded back squats. Your choice on the bands. Keep it easy. Keep it light for now. Now, naturally, those bands are going to produce less resistance as you go into the base, more resistance up top. So thinking about that as you go, you can probably band up more than you think you can just because it's going to be easiest when the squat's technically hardest. So it's somewhat favorable. Okay, so let's go back to the wall sit. But this time we're going to throw in that triple looped band around the knees. Yes, sir. And let's get another 10 seconds. You're putting your bets together. Yes, we are doing a banded wall sit plus banded back squat combo. So just 5 seconds, really just kind of feeling it out, getting settled in, getting some blood flow where we need it. Once you got your 5 seconds, you can go ahead, ditch the band, stand up, good to go. Next 2 movements are super simple. So I should clarify what exactly we're doing for that first one. So it'll be a banded wall sit for a minute, and then we're going to come off, have a brief 10-15 second transition as you kick that band off, throw your bands on for your back squats, and you got 30 seconds of banded back squats. So it'd be about 90 seconds of work for that first interval. Okay, moving on to our second movement is going to be a pull couplet complex. So we've got a band, let's grab this guy, and boom, grabbing your banded handles. We're going medium anchor, and we're going single arm row. So Dan's going to sit down into it just a little bit, and let's get 5 each side. And the goal here, we're only getting 14 each side. So for 14, that's not a ton. So walk it back as far as you can while still getting your range of motion. Make them challenging. For now, just 5 each side, kind of feeling it out. We can always change bands, add bands, walk it back. Elbow driving straight back, trying to make hand contact with that low rib cage. Okay, from there, we're going to have a low band anchor. So we might have to do a little band shimmying today. That's totally fine. In all likelihood, you're probably going to go double loop and then throw this in there, long handle. And then we're going supinated, palms up. So he's going to take a seat into it. He's going to have that low row, palms facing up, pulling directly into the belly button. So yes, that's it. Doing a great job keeping the back sets, driving that bar directly to the belly button. Let's again just get 5. So 2 pulls, but hitting a couple of different angles, couple of different things, just a slightly different emphasis. Okay, so again, might have to do some band shimmying, but that's okay. We've got plenty of time. It's just those 3 movements, at least for the beginning portion. So let's get into that first band sequence. We'll try and start in about 20 seconds here. So you're getting your bands looped around the knees. Find your wall. We've got a minute to start with. And we'll go here in about 10 seconds. Settle in, find your wall. And we'll go to going in 2, 1, and here we go, settle in. We got a minute. So standard wall sit stuff, feet are flat, knees are out, back is against the wall, trying to keep the hands off the hips as much as possible. Make it all just legs and that mental game. Now, naturally, as the sets go on, we're going to go through this 4 times. If the legs start to poop out and the band is too much, that's cool. You can just totally ditch the band. Wall sit can be challenging all by itself or halfway. And so this transition, which is coming up in about 10 seconds, take the bands off the hips or the knees, getting that band into a back squat, and then we'll go for 30 seconds. And so ditching that band in 2, 1, and let's see if we can get the bands going for a back squat in about 15 seconds. Looping it around the shoulders, step inside, find your squat stance. And bang, there we go. We're going in 2, 1, and you're squatting. 30 seconds of squats. Now for this first one, I would say just ease into it, find a tempo. In subsequent ones, you'll have a little better proxy as to where your legs are at. We got 10 seconds. 30 seconds, not a ton of time. And 2, 1, and relax. So if that was too light or too slow or too heavy or too whatever, we can make some adjustments. We got plenty more sets. Okay, let's get into those mid-anchor single arm band row standing. All a fancy way of saying stand there and pull on that band. We've got 14 each side, not a ton of reps. And so walking it back, make it challenging. If you feel like you're kind of in between bands, or you've ran out of room, you can always give it a good 1 second squeeze and then go slow, slow, slow on the way back in. Whatever it is, trying to make those 14 pretty spicy on the lats, the biceps, maybe even a little grip in there. Once you got 14 each side, make any band transitions you need to. We're going to go for that long bar, palms up, supinated row. It's going to be from that low anchor. You could go from the mid anchor just if you want things to be convenient, but that low anchor is definitely going to be the place to get that slightly different stimulus. Bar goes directly into the belly button / low rib cage. Elbows draw low and back. And we got 20 of these. Let the arms drift to lock out so you get a nice full deep pull. And everyone's looking good. Your litmus test is between these 2 pulls. You should start to feel those biceps and lats start to get a little bit toasty. Okay, once you got all those, we're back to our wall sit. We're in no rush. We got an abundance of time. Find your loop. We'll get going here in about 30 seconds. Again, if that banded version starts to become problematic, okay, you can ditch the band. Just find your regular wall sit. Okay, we'll go in 10 seconds. Find your feet, find your back. And we're going in 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute. Same stuff, just going to your happy place, hanging out. About 15 seconds. And we'll do that same 15-second transition. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1. You're ditching the bands, making your way over to your thicker band. We got band bag squat. Again, this could always be body weight. If the legs start to fatigue, you could throw the bag onto the shoulders. That's more convenient to get into. We've got 30 seconds going into 1, and here we go. And I like those nice deep squats. You might find a little more room if you widen the feet just a hair. Just a couple. Yeah. Good. There we go. Knees and toes out. It's going to help you find a little more depth. And 2, 1, relax. Very good. Okay. We're back into our rows. Y'all know the drill. Make any adjustments you need to. Change the band, change the distance. Whatever it is, still going for those 14 each side. Nice, deep, low rows, trying to make contact with that rib cage. And then to those palms up, long bar row to the belly button. Kind of a fun little story for you guys as you're getting this set. We got someone in the current 8-week cohort right now on vacation in Greece. I know, hard times. And she's been doing the workouts what appear to be a yacht out in the middle of some ocean in Greece, but getting that work done. So it can be done on vacation. She sends us pictures every day of doing all her, I don't know where she is, but it looks fantastic. Still getting those workouts in though. We're getting 20 of these. Okay, 2 sets down, 2 to go. We are back to our wall sit complex. Make any adjustments you need to. Regular old wall sit is fine. Keep the band if the band's feeling all right. Get going here in about 20 seconds. All right, and 2, 1, settle into the wall. And here we go. As you fatigue, a little gut check on all the systems. Are the feet flat? Are the knees out? Are the glutes engaged? Are the hands free of the hips? Back flat? Trying to settle in, get the very most you can out of this. About 15 seconds. All right, ditching those bands in 2, 1, and here we go. 15-second turnaround. Ditch a band, find your squats. And in 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds. Settle in, get some reps. Just 15 seconds. Couple more squats and relax. Okay. Row complexes. Once again, 14 each side. Low, deep, stable. Especially if you've ever thought, hey, a pull-up sounds like a good idea. I'd like to do that. A lot of the data that we found suggests that the lats is the biggest obstacle to getting that pull-up. So the further your elbow goes back, the more lat engagement you get, more squeeze there, more development. It's going to help you get up and over that bar. $14 each side. Grab your long bar. Palms up, low rows, 20 reps. All right, we've got one more set. Getting that band donut set up. We'll get going here in about 20, 30 seconds. We're in no rush. I don't know if y'all can necessarily tell, but Coach Dan is a champ with the nasal breathing today. I'm mouth breathing like 5 minutes into this. So it can be done. Today's an especially good day because everything is a little more kind of time and tempo oriented. Okay, we're getting into those wall sets in 2, 1. Here we go. Flat back, feet flats, knees out. Coach Tom is also incredible with nasal breathing. I might have to get myself a nose job or something. It doesn't hold up that well for me. Halfway, 30 seconds. All right. We're going to make that transition in 5. Final sets on your band, back squats, and relax. Ditch the band. Grab your other bands. 30 seconds to squats. And then we were all done with that sequence. Let's get these squats started here in 2, 1. And here we go. You're squatting, getting in there deep. Good lockout up top. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs. Settle the hips in low, drive the knees out. Last 5 seconds. And relax. Fantastic job. Okay, one more sequence of that row couplets. Single arm row plus that low bar wide, long bar row. Take a little quick water break. Then we'll transition on to a couple of other movements. Nothing changes here. 14 each side. Nice low, long rows. Grab your long bar, getting 20. Driving those elbows back, trying to find that belly button contact. Once you're all done there, hang out, grab a sip of water.
You talk during this?
What's that?
You talk during this?
Not very well. It's an acquired skill set. All right. So our next sequence coming up is going to be a 4 squat movement sequence where it's basically hardest squat, easier squat still, easiest squat. Okay, so I'm going to give you the basic outline and then you might decide to shake some things up. So your first one is going to be a bag squat jump. Bag on the shoulders, squat jump. Let's just get 2. Legs are plenty warm, really just about kind of finding the groove a little bit, getting a bit of hang time. You're getting 2. That's it. From there, you ditch the bag. Squat jumps continue. No bag. Let's get 2. From there, turning to the side, find your trainer. Let's get 2 trainer squat jumps. A bit easier still. Let's get 2. And then drop your trainer. We got air squats. Let's get 2. So overall intensity and load decreases as you go. Now let's say that bag squat jumps becomes unobtainable. You could start with a jump squat, go into the trainer jump squat, go into your air squat, and then go into a trainer air squat, which is going to help take some relief, give you some relief on the legs. Okay. So let's knock this sequence out. Second piece, super easy. This is going to be 10 reps each. Essentially on your own counts, no timer, no nothing. It's 40 reps total, 10 bag squat jumps, 10 squat jumps, 10 trainer squat jumps, 10 air squats. So let's knock it out whenever you're ready. I'll just be hollering out a couple of things as you go. Invariably, people are going to be in slightly different spaces. Naturally, you're going to have your same squat throughout. So you're trying to be deep. You're trying to have the knees out. For those squat jumps, you don't have to jump through the ceiling, but try and leave the ground even an inch. If you can rebound into them and do one after another, just like Coach Dan is doing, that's going to be great. It's going to help it settle and burn into those legs a little bit. And to the greatest degree, just trying to get the 40 reps over with. It can be very tempting to be like, okay, I'll do 8 and then shake it out and then do 2 more and then take a little walk around. Honestly, you're just trying to beast mode through it. Once you've got your 10 air squats, hang out. Let everyone get to the same page. Then we'll talk about our next thing. And truly, we want some rest in there. The next portion of this isn't going to take a ton of time. And so we want the heart rate to be able to settle down just a little bit. Let all that burn, calm down. Okay, our next set is going to be this out of the way. Some nice deep trainer rows. So you're trying to settle in and under as much as possible, just 15. Yes, you're a little pre-fatigued in that pull. And even the legs are going to be smoking a little bit as you brace yourself for these trainer rows. We're trying to make them as hard as whatever you have left in the tank. We got 15. Once you got your 15, hang out, relax. We'll let like another 40 seconds go by just because we want to hit that squat complex with some decent intensity. Again, getting through all 40 reps. Yeah, I would say for the most part, me talking while I'm doing this is mostly just me complaining about how bad my legs hurt. That's pretty much it.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I throw in some coaching when I can. Okay, so depending on how you're feeling, depending on how all this stuff is stacking up, you may elect to stack these things up differently. So if you start with body weights, jump squats, and then go into the trainer, and then air squats, and then air squats with the trainer assistance, all good. Okay, let's go to about 10 seconds here. Grab your bag. Give it just a moment more. We're not on the same timer or anything. Just want to make sure that you guys are amply rested. Okay, whenever you are ready, go ahead and knock it out. You got 10 of each. Bag, squat jump, trainer squat jump, and air squat. Deep squats, a little acceleration, a little hang time, link them together. Guys are looking good, looking good. You'll be happy to know that our conditioning sequence at the end, if this didn't feel like you were in conditioning already, is pretty straightforward. It's pretty short. And then, of course, we'll have some time for stretching at the end. Okay, so in your own time, you're finding your trainer rows. We will get that next squat sequence started here in about 2 minutes. So if you want to take 30 seconds to do the rows, you want to just get the rows done and then just rest, totally fine. $15 is the count on the trainer rows. Once you got your 15, hang out, relax, get a sip of water. Going through this 4 times. That's 2 down, 2 to go. We'll go in about 1 minute. Let those legs cool off just a bit. Dan, you have a preferred jump rope, or is one of these fine? No doubles or anything, just skipping. Okay. Somewhere in the next 20 seconds, getting your next squat complex going. Again, you on your own time, you got 10 of everything. If you're hanging with it, hang with it. If you want to scale it back, you know the drill. 10 of each, whenever you're ready. You're knocking it out. A little mental toughness here, a little mind over matter. You're dropping that bag, you're transitioning between tools, and you're just trying to mentally commit to that first rep. And then link them all together. Okay, same drill as last time. We're going about 2 minutes. So you can hang out for a moment. You can get your trainer rows now, whatever it is. We're going about 2. 15 nice deep trainer rows. All right, guys. Well done. We got one more. Almost there. Conditioning is going to feel like a piece of cake after this. You can think of it more just some steady state heart rates. And then we'll get some stretching done. All right, about 45 seconds. If you're ready and you want to knock out the last one, by all means, go ahead and go for it. But you're in no rush. There's definitely some benefit to allowing that system to cool down just a bit so you can attack it. You don't get stalled out at the halfway mark, let's say. Okay, anywhere in the next 20 seconds, pick it up, let's get it done, final set. Nothing changes. If you made it this far, might as well hang with it. You got 10 of each. Here we go, guys. Last one. One way or another, trying to link them all together. Once you got all your reps here, you can go right into your trainer rows. Again, we'll give it about 2 minutes turnarounds, grab some water, hang out. The movements are very straightforward. Won't be a ton of explanation. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, a little pukey.
A little pukey.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
When we tell people about virtual training, they're like, virtual training, come on. There's no way that can be challenging. Well, you just get Coach Andrew on a spreadsheet. I'll come up with something. Okay, hang out. Relax, recover. You only need 2 things. Well, 3 things. You need a wall, you need a jump rope, and you need your trainer. So all the bags and the bands and all that kind of stuff, that can all disappear. Get out of the way. We don't need anything else. Yep.
You guys are amazing.
All righty, guys. Pinch hitter. I'm fresh. So let's talk about it. Let's do it. We got a 2-minute wall sit. Regular wall sit, no band needed. Wall sit. Okay. Number one. Number two is jump rope. So let's actually do that. Let's get a jump rope going. Now let's just get like 20 reps. Just getting the feet and everything moving. Wow, it feels really good to go into conditioning. Completely fresh. Okay, once you got your jumps, then we've got a trainer hold. So you find an angle and you hang out for 30 seconds. Obviously, the deeper I go, more difficult it gets. Further out, less difficult. Just get yourself a 5-second hold. Really just kind of thinking, okay, don't want to hang out about here. All right, cool. That'll be my 30 seconds. And we're only going through it twice. So it's going to be pretty chill overall. We'll have plenty of time to get some stretching. Okay, 2-minute wall sit, 1-minute jump rope, 30-second trainer hold. Let's go here in about 10 seconds. All right, start that wall sit in 2, 1, and here we go, 2 minutes. Ooh, let's see how this holds up though. Cold legs on a 2-minute wall sit, we'll see. Hopefully feels like a piece of cake. Resting walk in the park compared to everything else from today. Approaching that 1-minute mark. Hang tough. I always like to just think about my to-do list for the day. Try and let my mind wander a little bit. Time just melting by. "30 seconds to go. We've got a minute of jump rope after this. Okay, coming off the wall in 10. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Minute of jump rope begins right away. Trying to hop into it, find the feet, and get your jumps going. Another 20 seconds. Get into our 30-second hold. In 2, 1, relax, find your hold. Biggest thing here is trying to maintain some level of standard and contact. So I've got the handles literally making contact with my rib cage. And that's my threshold I'm trying to hold on to. Better to walk it forward, walk it backward with that consistent standard. Try and change something midway. And we're releasing in 2, 1, drop it, no hesitation. Right back to that wall sit.
Another 2 minutes. A little less than a minute to go. "15 seconds. Once again, finding that jump rope, no hesitation. Two, one, come on off. And find that jump rope. We're at the home stretch. Almost there. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds on the hold. And that's it. Relax, drop the jump rope, 30 seconds hold. And then we'll get into some stretching. Short time, 15 seconds. And 2, 1, relax. All right, let's settle in, some stretching. Take a seat, wide feet. And let's go hands down to the middle. If you're not already nasal breathing, a good time to start. And pick a side, grab a foot up and over with the other arm if you can. And let's go to the other side. Reach, grab, up and over. From there, transition to a pigeon. We'll just get 1 minute each side. And you'll be good to go. Oh, there it is. Let's go to the other side. Well done today. Hanging in there with some pretty aggressive leg activity.
You guys are unbelievably fit.
All right, and relax.
Well done today. Good leg day. Way to start off the week. You guys will have some other coaches throughout the week. I'll be with you on Tuesday. We'll get Coach Austin into the mix. Dan will be back. Be a nice little shakeup. Different faces, different change of pace. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day.
Thanks, guys.
See you all next time.
Bye.